Hi friends, this is Susie, your Candy Crush Guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 2757, where we have 15 moves only to clear out 26 jelly. Now this is listed as a hard level, we can see by the purple in the skull. I think it's misclassified. This used to have 20 moves, and this is one of those levels where if you do not bring in boosters, you're probably going to be here for a while, because I think that they've reduced the moves to try to get us to use up boosters. The good news is that I never have spent money on boosters at all on anything for this game. So it can be done, and you can accumulate boosters without spending money, although these guys right here, it would be really tough to do these days. But you can get switch hands and lolly hammers and stripe wrapped combos and things like that. So if you're struggling with collecting boosters, let me know, especially if you're on a computer. I've got a few tricks. So here's what I need to look at for this board. First of all, I'm probably going to be here for a while. I've got 5 lives. I'll probably use them all up and then have to wait for more lives. What I know is that I've got a ticking time bomb dispenser right here. I think the time bombs are set at 6. And so I could run into trouble while I'm trying to clear out these isolated areas that have all this jelly. I could be dealing with taking out the ticking time bombs. So I want to kind of leave this area alone. Once I am opening this area, if it's while I still have more than 6 moves on the board, I'll probably want to open this as well so that I can have things stream through. And it also helps just to get the licorice out of the way so I can work on the jelly that's here. But I want to work on this area and this area first if I can. That's my first important piece of strategy. Now on these boards, it's usually a combination of strategy and luck. So if I get luck, that's wonderful. I'm going to need it. I won't be able to complete this without luck. But I can take a lucky board and ruin it by playing poorly. So it's not only luck that we need. Don't ever fool yourself into thinking all I need is a lucky board. That's not going to be enough. I like this. It's not really going to go through the jelly much, but it will hit that licorice and get that out of the way. So here we go. I'm making good progress down here, not so much in here. What I'm going to really need are some combos to help me out. And it's going to be hard to make combos while in this little isolated area. The combos will be better off made here. So I think I'm going to switch now and come over this way now that I've got that partially cleared. And now it doesn't matter about this because the ticking time bombs are set up at the same number of moves. I've got to get something up here to help out, and I just can't get there from here. Cascading helps a little. Okay. So, I could try to take out a color and concentrate things down. I think what I'm going to do is use this. It's going to have the biggest impact across the board. It's also going to trigger things and hit this, and that's fine. That'll take out the most prevalent color on the board. Again, I don't expect to win right away, so I'm just seeing if my strategies are working and if it's bringing me closer so that I know if I'm on the right track. And indeed I am. Look at this. Now, unfortunately, this isn't going to help because I won't be able to set it off unless this somehow gets ignited, and it could. Actually, a green could fall through here. So this is probably my best shot at getting something to happen. Not quite. But it was better than focusing over here because this doesn't drain out. There's no cascading that could happen here by my moves I make here. So it was worth a shot to try it. Let's go ahead and try this again. I can make a color bomb now. It is opening this up a bit, but it's a color bomb. And I don't have much purple on the board, so if I could take out the purple I have, maybe everything else will concentrate down. That's only if I don't have a better move, and actually I don't think I have a better move. I'm going to do this, which is going to make a bit of a cascade and take out purple. There we go. Now I've got this to deal with already. Not a fan of this setup, but it's what happens to the board. So I'm going to take out some of this licorice, blow things up. It'll set this off, which will take out a color. I'm hoping that will then concentrate the colors to let me match this up with a special. Well, I've got a special. Nope, that's just going to be taken out. But again, it'll take out a prevalent color. See how even though I wanted a particular strategy, the board can dictate what I can and cannot do. And the board is just being mean to me right now. I want to take my baseball and go home. Okay, so even though I know what to do, I wasn't able to execute it well on this round. And that happens often on these levels where we have so few moves. I'll do this because I do have to stay ahead of those ticking time bombs. Now I don't have to stay ahead, and I finally got through here. And I'm not giving up. We could have tremendous luck happen for us. If I make a wrapped candy, I can't set it with this. If I make a stripe, I can. So here, we're getting some luck. If I would have been able to combine this luck with the last board, I probably could have cleared it out entirely. So we're looking for all of the elements to come together for us. All right, let's try it again. We can't be here forever. I only have 5 lives. All right, I like this better. Look at this. I can make a punch here. It opens this up. It's positioned well. I'm going to make another one here. There we go. We're streaming already, getting in through here right away. This is the kind of thing I like. Now, it's starting out to be a fairly decent board, a lucky board, if you will. I want to capitalize on that luck if I can. I want to make the best moves possible. I do like working down here, but again, this is where I'm going to see the big stuff happen. Oh, I just pulled this down. But thankfully it only goes through 1 layer. I can't pull that blue down. So now I'm going to work over here and see about making some specials. Taking out the orange because I didn't have a lot of orange on the board. Bringing this blue through. Oh, I was going to try to make a color bomb, but things fell fairly quickly. Color bomb. There we go. Now it's okay to pull things through this way, but I'm not getting things done very quickly. I'm trying to make cascading that'll give me a setup for this. Not working out, so I'll just blow it up and it'll take out the most prevalent color and set up some specials for me. This area here, so hard to reach into. Yeah, not liking that one. Okay, so that was kind of medium. Didn't do as poorly as we have sometimes, but because we were able to enact our strategy, we got a fairly decent start on it. Again, I can do this, which will take this out, and that gets a bit dangerous, but if I can manage to set this with a special, then it'll be worth it. Okay, got it. Got my special. Before I set off this special, can I do anything to take any of this out? I don't see it happening. I see a problem happening if I try. I'll probably lose this opportunity, but I may be willing to lose this opportunity. I'm going to punch through here and make this special. It's probably going to end up opening things up. Here we go. Oh, 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 oh. Hello. Really wanted to work in there. And now I have very little purple on the board. I wasn't paying much attention. The purple is all dissipated. Yikes. Still have not been able to crush through here. I'm trying so hard. Oh, there I blew up. So obviously, taking your focus off the most important things, that's not a good idea. All right, look at this. Look at this. Very little orange on the board. I can reach in here right away. I can make a color bomb right away. I've got all this green collecting here, which I think I'm going to use as a stripe instead of a wrapped. I'm going to make a stripe here even though I'm hitting this. Okay. We got some good stuff happening here. I know it's going to open this area up. It's going to bring those ticking time bombs in, but I don't have a lot of turns left. So I think that's okay. We reached in here, which is beautiful. We did this. Now I have to put this with this, right? I have to figure out a way to do that. I'm going to bring this green down, this like this, and then I have to hope that somehow this gets taken out by one of these purple. This is what I need to do to get this board cleared. This is it. Oh! Now this is one of those situations. I have 2 turns left. If I cannot clear this in 2 turns, this is where I really should just use a lolly hammer. And here's the problem I see. I can make a color bomb, which is wonderful, but I can't take out purple with that color bomb. I'm going to do this. The color bomb is going to situate here. There's going to be an orange on top. So I'll have orange, blue, or green, and I don't know that orange, blue, or green is going to work. So I could make a stripe here, and that would bring things down, but I think it's going to bring more purple down. And I don't see, after I make this stripe, what I would be able to do. So here I've got this dilemma. Do I just go ahead and use a hammer if I take another turn and I can't figure out how to clear this? Or do I risk it and try to maybe take out a color after, make the color bomb, take out a color, and hope that the cascading works here? This is in this little underhang area. It's so hard to reach. I don't think it's going to work. I'm going to do this and then see if that gives me an opportunity to move this over. It does not. Okay, here's the deal. If I pull this down, this purple will come here and I will win. So you see how luck and skill has to play a part in this. So this should be it for me. But my goodness, was that hard fought. This can be done without boosters, but it's a bit terrifying as you go through these levels. So hopefully this helps. I know it was a long video, but I wanted you to see the entire process of how I look at the strategies that need to happen, how I try to affect them, and how things can happen to thwart me. If this was helpful, I'd ask that you consider liking and subscribing. That in turn would help me out. If you have any questions or comments, please put those below. And as always, thanks for watching.